Well, today we're going to do um, a pretty extensive job to this skid steer. I bought this skid steer knowing that the main pump was leaking. According to the mechanics who worked at the place that I bought it from, they said that the front pump seal is leaking, and it's pretty evident that it is leaking. It's a big undertaking. Never done this before, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, what is it? Parts. You take parts off, put new parts in, and you put parts back in. So, as you can see here, down in there, it's all shiny and wet. That's from the front pump seat leaking. I'll show you over here. Let's see if we can get you in there. It's pretty tight. With that right there, you see how clear and clean that metal plate is, and you can see the little drip line from that pump leaking. Now, hopefully the housing is not cracked and it's just a matter of replacing the seals, but we'll see. We're going to get into this and start taking it apart. And to do that, we have to take this pump out. After that, we have to take the middle pump out, and after that we have to take the front pump out. So there's a lot of lines, hoses, fittings, yeah, a lot of stuff that's got to come out of the way. I have to take this filter thing out of the way. This abortion of wiring will have to be removed. I have to take the battery out, battery tray, stuff like that. So let's get to it. Absolute mess. Look at that. Pry bar. What other treasures can we find in here? Ain't nothing to it but to do it, I guess. I think I'm going to leave that on there for now. Let's get that front pump off, and we'll go from there. That hose is pretty well shot. I might have to just cut it off. Great. Yeah, look at that. That hose is shot. Alright, she's gonna piss out some stuff here. Let me get a little pan or something. I already drained all the fluid out of it, all the hydraulic fluid. But you know, there's still gonna be some in the lines. I need a smaller one. Well, isn't that fun? You can stop anytime now. I have to say, this is some of the nastiest hydraulic oil I've ever seen in a machine. Not that I work on these machines a lot, but of the machines that I have worked on, this stuff is nasty. Yeah, we'll have to get another one of them. It's just a 1-inch hose or 3/4 inch hose, no big deal. I'll try my best not to get anything inside the system, but you know, it still might happen. That goes all the way back. This one, I might make another big old mess. These are just a return line. There's no pressure on these. If there was pressure on them, they wouldn't have them with hose clamps. Hose clamps are not going to hold the kind of pressure that these pumps develop. So yeah, it's definitely just a return. Now I'm going to try with this one. Let's crack it loose first, if we can. There we go. Just cut it off right from the get-go. No sense even trying. When you do this, when you cut these, you want to be careful that you don't cut too hard and actually score the pipe, because then you'll have a leak point. The fluid will literally follow that score mark and leak out, and you'll scratch your head a million times wondering why it's leaking. Ask me how I know. If you look, my tip is broke off, so it really can't cut. And that's by design. Another hose we'll have to buy. That's okay. I don't trust these hoses anyhow. My guess is they're probably original or pretty close to it. And being the age of this machine is 45 years old, I think it's time those lines get replaced. Alright, we got those two off. These ones are going to be fun. Grab some of the proper size wrenches, and we hope. That's way too big. That's good. Underneath there. 1.25 here. Heck yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. She sounds a little gritty. Let me get my homemade oil pan. I don't have any caps for this stuff, so we just have to be careful we don't get them dirty. Alright, next one. There we go. I'd like to have power washed this thing before taking it apart. And having a clear place to power wash all this crap out of it. I don't want to just dump it on the ground. And then I drain the fluid out of it. Now I can't move it, so here we go. You work in the dirt. Yeah, that filter that was in that housing that I took out of there, that didn't look too good. God only knows when this was last serviced. I'm sure it was a while ago. By the looks of things, it was a long while ago. Alright. Done dripping. I do have a pan underneath the machine to catch anything that spills over. So I'm not too worried about it. I definitely don't want to trash my garage, you know. Bad enough I already got to replace my beautiful carpet I have on the floor, but small price to pay. Alrighty. And that fitting looks pretty bad. That's probably why it was so tight. It might have been leaking. He torqued the hell out of it. Yeah, it's got a little bit of rust pitting on it. Yeah. It is what it is, right? Alright, we get these two bolts out here. See if they're nutted. I'm not sure if they are. Can't really see. Probably drills right into the housing there. Let's get the light. Get some light on this thing. No, they look like they just screw right in. Looks like there might be more than two. No, there's just two. Alright. Let's clean that up. Well, this pump here seemed like it was working just fine. I wish this came out, but it's welded in. That's part of the frame, I guess. We got her. One down, two to go. And that's leaking back there, and this leaking up here. And I think all the seals are pretty well shot in this thing. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is, right? Okay, now this one looks like it's got a mount holding it in. Yeah, there's a few lines on there too. They need to come off. This one here goes up there. This one here goes over there. I mean, it feels tight. I don't know why there was so much oil in there. Well, whatever the case may be, it's got to come out. All right. We'll be back in a bit. All right. Well, I got the first pump out. Now I got to take this out, that out, and that out, and then it'll release the back of that. Then get this pump out. I gotta take that hose off, and a bunch of other hoses. Doesn't look like there's anything else that has to come off. Just some hoses and a couple brackets. Looks like something was rattling around in here once before. If you look at this, some damage to the aluminum. I don't know how well that's going to focus on here. Something was definitely rattling around in there before. Maybe the pump came loose? I don't know. Hard to say. But we'll get them all cleaned out and pull that pump too. Where's a good spot for you guys? Maybe up here? That's a good spot. The nice thing about videotaping this stuff is I just review the video and I know exactly where everything goes. So it's not just for you guys, it helps me out too. Wish I could find my ratchet wrenches. I don't know what the heck I did with them. don't know if I loaned them out to somebody and they just didn't come back. And it's gotta love the subwoofer wire. Yeah, I guess whatever works, right? Little factoid, this wrench here I found laying down in there. Isn't that something? Now I get to use it. Let's see if we can get this battery tray out. I'll take this off first, or take that loose anyhow. Now this thing is pretty wonky. I'm not exactly sure how that's attached. This shock is definitely shot. Everything about this. This is more of the controls issue. Terrible. This looks like a cast part here. It's almost like there's a pin in it. Yeah, there is. There's a pin in it. How the hell do you get that pin out? I have to bend this thing off? I don't understand. Let me spread this apart with a pry bar and see if I can spin it around. Maybe there's a hole in it. Allow me to. Look at that. Is that crazy? Coupler. Shell just fell out of there. This one's a little different. I'm gonna have to take a break for a bit. My back's killing me. So we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we're back. Put you guys over here where you can see a little better. Can you see better? Alright. Now we gotta take this thing off. Those two bolts there. Those two lines. And should be good to go. Look at that bolt. Look at that. There we go. They're not gonna stay, are you? Oh, that's heavy. Okay. That damn hose. That wouldn't come off. Oh boy. Got them both out. There they are. Now we gotta figure out why that shaft is leaking so bad. The seal's probably gone. But yeah, we'll clean it all up and get it ready to kind of rebuild it. I don't know. Semi-rebuilt. Just get the seals in it, keep it from leaking. Check some bearings and stuff like that, and that's about it. All right, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this one. We'll come back to you when I get more progress done on this. But that's the removal of the pumps.